It's time for another edition of The Buzz. Everything from the world of entertainment. The Buzz with Scott Carty on Smart Talk 570 KVI.
Hey, it's Scott Carty. That's what she just said. This is The Buzz, which is also what she just said, but I figured I'd say it again because we're new. We're new to town here. Weekdays 1 to 3, and this is where we do all things entertainment, from Hollywood to here at home. And we hope that you're a part of it with us, and you tune in to find out what's going on, find out some new things to do, whether it's a restaurant to hit, place to go get together for happy hour, a movie to see that Brian the movie guy recommends or does not recommend, but you still want to go see it anyway, and local music. And one of the things we're going to do right now is talk to a local group, some guys that are members of a band called The Requisite. And one of the guys we know quite well, Chris, he works here. And we found out from them that their band is competing with a lot of other local bands using social media to try to get the opening act, try to become the opening act for Andy Grammer when he's in town on the 21st, I believe it is.
That is correct. We are competing on a website called topblip.com, and basically we're kind of head-to-head in a tournament against all these other local acts, and everybody kind of wants to get the one-shot spot at opening up for Andy Grammer at the I think it's Numos on the 21st.
Now, Chris, who you just heard, is the bassist for the band.
That's right, I slapped a bass.
You slapped a bass. And then we have on the phone with us because, you know, if you're a part of a band, you have to sleep in a little bit, right?
That's
so
correct.
We have Jack Love on the line. Jack, thanks for joining us on The Buzz.
Hey, no problem. Thanks so much for having me, Scott.
You bet. Now, are you the lead singer?
Me, no.
Okay. What is your role with the group?
I play the drums, do a little backup singing.
So we really have the foundation of the band here. We've got the bass and we've got the drums.
We've got the important parts.
Right.
Yeah.
We weren't able to get the lead singer because he's asleep still, and his phone is off.
See?
And the
guys
guitar
are
player,
you're living the band dream right there.
his phone got shut off. So all the real rock stars are being, rock stars, and the rhythm section is being dependable.
You guys
as
are
usual.
actually maintaining responsible day jobs.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
I wouldn't go that far, but
you
yeah.
wouldn't get too dramatic with that comment, huh? So
Yeah.
again, what's the site? I'm trying to pull it up here.
Yeah, it's topblip.com, and you're
Okay.
going to go to that site, and right at the top
There
of the
it is.
website, it's going to say, vote for the opening act for Andy Grammer, and as you can see, he's kind of doing a national tour, so it's cities all across the U.S. One of those fortunate cities is Seattle. You'll click on that link, and it'll bring up a tournament kind of bracket, and you'll see us in the bottom right corner. It's Requisite. I can't remember the name of the group that we're up against, but it's a couple of young ladies doing a couple of cover songs. To be fair, maybe a little pitchy. So I like to think that we have a good
Suddenly
chance.
you've turned into an American Idol judge. A little pitchy.
That's right. Well,
but
didn't do anything.
all of the work from the group The Requisite is original work, you guys? Jack?
Most of the work we do is original as far as what we play live. We have been doing a cover of My Hero from the Foo Fighters, which is like a dream of mine to play that song.
Are the Foo Fighters your hero?
My Hero, the song.
Okay. So describe the band, Jack. Tell us what style of music somebody might expect from The Requisite.
It's funny, I get that question a lot, and I keep trying to put a name on it myself as far as style. The most broad spectrum is going to be alternative. To me, there's aspects of it that are folky. I've heard, as much as I don't think it's grunge, some people have said there's elements of grunge in it. Maybe that's just because we're from Seattle.
Yeah, of course.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But alternative is kind of the broad spectrum, maybe a little indie.
And how did you guys find out about this contest with Top Blip? Chris?
We were informed by a friend of ours who just kind of sent us an email that said, hey, you guys are in a band. You should be in this contest. They kind of believed in us. We're kind enough to give us the inside scoop on it because for the size of the Seattle market, and there's a lot of really talented local bands, I'd say, in Seattle, and I'm surprised to see that there's not more of them actually in the contest, which, well, that it's good for us.
Well, now that they've heard about it on the Buzz, they're probably going to. So competition could get fierce here.
Yeah, but it's too late already because the contest has already started. It was strategic when we decided to plan the interview.
Yep. So if you get a chance to play and open for Andy Grammer, I mean, would you guys be nervous, or is it just going to be, okay, just another show?
Oh, I'm not nervous. No way.
Well, maybe you, Chris. I don't know.
I'm totally down.
I mean, I think it would go over really well for us, but as far as nervousness goes, that never goes away from me.
Well, here's the deal: is that if you guys are selected, we have already scheduled to have Andy Grammer here on the show on the Buzz, and I'm also going to be going out to Snoqualmie Casino because he'll be out there doing something with another radio station down the hallway, Star 101.5, which is, of course, an invitation. The only way you can win is get there is to win tickets. But we've arranged to have an interview with Andy, so we're going to have him here on the Buzz. We'll learn more about his music. It's a name that, he admittedly is not blowing up the charts across the nation, but really good guy. He's been here a couple of times before, and every time he's visited, he's just been really nice, down to earth. And you may hear us say that about a lot of artists, but that's really the truth, because a lot of us go in thinking that these big stars are going to be so untouchable and out of touch that they just couldn't be real. But Andy Grammer seems to be a real guy. So if you win, then you're going to have to come in and give us a sample of what you're going to play for the opening act of Andy Grammer.
I think we could be convinced to do that.
We could talk you into that?
As long as we can get our lead singer to wake up in time.
That's exactly what I was going to say, as long as he wakes up.
Jack, go ahead and mention the names of the other guys in the group.
Josh and Max.
Okay, so Josh is the one who's currently sleeping?
No, Max is sleeping.
Max is sleeping right now.
Josh had to pay his car tabs, which means he couldn't pay his cell phone bill this month, so his cell phone got shut off.
Okay. See, now, if you're listening and you're having this dream of, I'm going to go start a band, you're hearing what it's really like. You don't start a band and just all of a sudden become huge stars and get $160 million like you two. You got to choose car tabs or phone bill.
That's true.
Let's hear a little clip of the Requisite. Give people kind of an idea of what you sound like.
We're the Requisite, and this is Meet Me at Dawn.
You're hearing a live recording of The Requisite, a local band that's trying to earn their way in to become the opening act for Andy Grammer when he comes to the Seattle area January 21st. And we'll have Andy Grammer here on The Buzz. Jack Love, you're on the phone. Chris Young, you're here in the studio. Two guys from the band Requisite. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
And good luck with the contest. Buzz fans, you can go to topblip.com and find the bracket there and go in and do your voting for them. And you can like them on Facebook and all those other things.
Check out therequisitemusic.com.
Therequisitemusic.com. Thank you guys for stopping by on The Buzz. And Jack, we'll talk to you again later. Take care.
All right, take care.
Coming up on The Buzz, we've got a lot more to talk about, a lot more news out of Hollywood, including